The Allay has been added to the new Minecraft Bedrock beta, but first, they're trapped inside this woodland mansion. We've got to save them. It's up to us. I can't believe that the mean pillagers would do this to my poor, cute Allay. But don't worry, I'm gonna save them. There's no chance that they can be kept hostage for long. Dude, on Minecraft Bedrock, you could spam click. It's so OP. Oh my god, I forgot just how crazy it is. Okay, they're in here. They're held in these cages. Don't worry, guys. I've got you. I'm gonna save you. I won't let these guys keep you captive anymore. Here we go. Okay, so we're gonna free them, and if we hand them cobblestone, or any block for that matter, cobblestone's just an easy one, then they will follow us, and we can build our Allay army. Come on, guys, let's go. Dude, we're gonna get you out of here, and it's gonna be awesome. All right, are we good to go? Did I get them all? Okay, follow me, guys. Let's go, we're getting out of here, dude. We're breaking out. So as you can see, the Woodland Mansion is one of the places where you're able to find the Allay. This is where they spawn naturally, and you can free them from the cages, give them a block, and when you give them a block, it's kind of like taming them. They will follow the last person who gave them a block. And now we have an Allay army. And if I drop cobblestone over here, as you would expect, one of them is gonna go pick it up, and then it's gonna bring it over to me, and it's gonna give it to me, and it's amazing. Okay, those are the basics. Let's get into more detail. If you can't tell, I'm really excited for this. I advocated for the Allay during the mob vote, so this feels like it was for me. Unlike the glow squid, the Allay is bae, and on top of being able to find them in woodland mansions, you can again find them caged near some pillager towers. It seems to be more on the infrequent side. I had to go through about 5 pillager towers before I found this one that has them in cages, so it seems to be a little bit more rare, but when you find them, then you can free them and you can give them blocks, and even if these ones I'm not gonna give blocks, you're free. Be free. You guys are great. You're so cool. You're like nicer versions of Vexes. It would be really nice if you had the power to like go through walls though, so you wouldn't be trapped, because you keep getting trapped, you guys. You gotta be careful of these pillagers. But now, no, leave the cage. Don't have Stockholm Syndrome. Come on, exit. And then once they're free, then, well, let's check it out. But before we get too much further, make sure you check out our sponsor, the like button, and click or tap it down below the video. You know, you wouldn't wanna miss it. It's pretty cool and all. So, okay. We've rescued an Allay. Right now, I just have a placeholder stone block that it's holding. You kind of want to keep it holding a block if you can, because, you know, once it doesn't have it, it'll just start to wander away, and it's pretty easy to lose track of. I mean, it's a little small thing. It's so cute though. But okay, let's think of a practical use case here. All right, maybe I want to collect a whole bunch of dirt for my amazing dirt house because that's kind of all I know how to build. So I use an efficiency 5 shovel, and it's like, well, okay, I might not want to, you know, have to run around after every block that I've dug and make sure I'm collecting everything and not leaving them to despawn. So we'll come over to the Allay and we can right click with an empty hand, and then before it flies too far away, we'll click on it with the dirt. Now it's set that it will start collecting dirt. It collects whatever block is in its hand. So if we start to mine this, and it can be a little bit finicky. Again, it's just the beta right now, so sometimes it'll kind of get caught in the loop just in case that does happen. But okay, dude, you went and collected the dirt and now you hand it to me. That's so cool, dude. So now, right, like as I'm walking around here, if I'm not actually like picking up every single piece of dirt that I've mined, the Allay should end up getting it, and then it'll pick it up. It'll come over here and bring it to me, which is so cool. You're doing such great work, buddy. Oh my God, this is so awesome. And it throws me the dirt, and it's like, this is the coolest thing ever. Collects some more, goes, picks it up, comes back, throws it to me. Picks it up, comes back, and throws it to me. I don't know how exactly it decides like when it's gonna go pick up versus when it decides to come and drop off the load for the player, how it decides the most efficient method of pathing, but I guess that's just up to how it has been coded in. But in any case, fairly basic, right? It'll just go pick up the blocks and then bring it back to me, drop them off. But you're thinking, okay, well, what if you don't want it to drop it off back at your feet? What if your inventory gets full? What if you want it to be dropped off somewhere else? And there is a solution for that. And I think it could get more refined as time goes by, but still, it's something, right? So come on, follow me back here. Once you get far enough away, it will ignore what it hasn't picked up in order to stay close to you. So I have a note block here that's on top of a bunch of hoppers, right? And you had some more, dude, that's so sick. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna activate the note block. Do you see when I activate it, it does like a little sound particles that go towards the Allay, right? It's almost like skulk sensors, how they send the particles to each other. So now, if I mine more here, the Allay is gonna pick them up, and then it's gonna actually take them and it's gonna dump them over where the note block is. This is not a perfect system, because some of the blocks may actually just, well, they might just end up, going and sitting on top of the note block rather than actually going into the hoppers. I have a solution for that, but this is just to, see, there you go, it's sitting on top of the note block, so that would be some wasted stuff. And if you, it's so funny, it just yeets them in a rainbow. Then it lands over there. You're trying, dude. Now the note block effect lasts for 30 seconds, and then they'll come bring blocks directly back to you. At least it tries, when it notices that it missed, then the blocks are on the ground. It's like, oh, I gotta try this again. And then it lands on the note block and it's like, oh shoot, now I gotta try this again. And then it's like, no, I'm just, you know what? It's expired. I'm not tied to this note block anymore. I'll just bring it to you. At least you, human, will pick these up and do something with them. I just love how it just yeets them in the air. Let's reattach it, right? I love you just picking the blocks up and just, you're doing so great. You're trying. So many of them are actually ending up inside of the hoppers. You're doing great, bud. But if you want to have a system that works a little bit better and more efficiently, you can come over here and you can do something like this, where you do a minecart hopper, right? And this way, when we activate these over here, now all of a sudden, most of these should end up getting picked up because they're landing inside of that larger area and getting picked up by the minecart with the hopper in it, right? So we can just do that again. Always, you have to keep reactivating them. So you can do that with redstone if you want, right? And as long as the Allay is within range, it'll keep getting pulled back to the note block. So that's a possible solution there. But now that you have this set up, right? Then we can go into the chests and all of a sudden we've got some of the dirt going in as well as some note blocks that I put in from before. But this is a possible solution so that you don't end up with wasted resources. Dirt, obviously not a big deal, but if you got something more valuable than that, you're not gonna wanna lose it. So maybe you're wondering what happens if you mine blocks and it starts carrying them when your inventory is full of something else and there's no room. The answer is it's nothing terribly complex. It'll just keep trying to give you the blocks. And then it'll be like, oh, wait, there's blocks on the ground. I need to pick them up. Hey, bud, there's blocks on the ground. You can pick those up? It seems like you've left some blocks on the ground. He'll try, but it won't be successful. And then he'll keep trying. And then eventually you can be like, no, just try this. Just drop them off over here. And then you're gonna have to keep picking the ones up that land on the note block, but it's okay. Eventually you're gonna get score. Nice, sick buckets, dude. Right in the hopper, nothing but net. So if your inventory is completely full, having, the note block to be able to pull them to with hoppers or just dumping out your inventory in a chest, that'll obviously solve the problem. But no elegant solution quite yet with them realizing that you can't accept the items. So just don't be standing next to lava or something with valuables. Now, of course, your objective could be to accomplish something like this. Guys, you're better than this. All right, you're better than Right. Well, in a perfect world, you're gonna not take them near any lava pools, but right. This is not how I. They just can't. Oh my god, you guys, are you serious right now? This is. Okay. So this is going great. Okay, I'm just gonna have to do this really quick before they all incinerate themselves. Oh my god, please help this Mojang. Please make them path away from lava. This is horrific. But you might want to set it up to where, you have a haste beacon underground, which it doesn't work nearly as well in deep slate as it does in regular stone. But this way, you're mining a bunch of ores and stuff like that, and you don't have to worry about missing any, not picking anything up that you should be, because the Allays will take care of that as long as they're alive. And not on fire, burning up, like bats, and but yeah, it's just pretty cool. Like, you know, they'll just pick up any slack, any loose ends, or lava, you know, but, or you accidentally hit one that flies right in front of you. It's really, it's just not working out as well as I thought. But you know what, as long as you hold down left click, I think, you won't hit them, hopefully, as opposed to like hitting left click multiple times. It seems like you might be okay. It won't hit them, you know, because you have to actually manually click in order to do a real hit on a mob. So fingers crossed that's how it ends up behaving. But look at them. They're collecting and they're bringing me the stuff that I'm mining, and that's just so cool. And then it's filling up my inventory. And I suppose as long as we stay away from the lava and smacking them, it would work pretty well. You know, as long as my inventory doesn't fill up, but you can have a note block and some hoppers and some chests at the B, or they can just incinerate themselves carrying all of the stuff that they have on them and have it drop into lava. It's another option. But, you know, you guys are trying to be helpful, and it's really cool, and it's only the first beta that they've been involved in, so I think there's room for making them less likely to go into lava, and you know, maybe a solution when your inventory is full as to they'll hold on to it or something like that. So anyway, we'll see. But the Allay-oop Bay, it's very exciting, and I look forward to seeing more. Again, this is Bedrock, so I think they're working on some stuff on Bedrock. They work on other stuff on Java editions of the snapshots, and then they kind of like bring them together at a future date. So smart, simultaneous development and stuff like that. So yeah, that's about it. Just wanted to show you guys the Allay. It's available. Keep them away from lava. For the love of God, just save them, please. Please stop doing this, you guys. You just have to stop. Okay, anyway, like the video if you enjoyed, subscribe, and stay tuned for more Minecraft update stuff. And that's pretty much it. I'll see you next time.